Hello, welcome back. Last time I had a pirate, and I still do. He is buffing himself up for a future IRAD fight. What's his name? Sir Teddy. Alright, Sir Teddy. Buffing himself up for a future IRAD fight. And yeah, that's going pretty well. My health is a bit low. I think I just ate one of those Blessings of Life. I have an open treasure chest, a purified relic there. What's that other one? Oh yeah, the rare thing that I got. Koyas's shell or something. Epic relic. Defeat 6 enemies to prevent the next source of damage. Yeah, so I have a recharging full shield. What's my map look like? There's a purple chamber there. Why is that? Let's find out. I think I had a plan to start clearing the citadel from right where I am because... Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so... Unpurple you. Right, yeah, I want to eat all the apples that I can eat. I know what Hector's Helm is. I will definitely never take either of these, right? Yeah, these are... Hector's Helm is the opposite of this. This is below 50% health, deal 10% more whatever damage. Do I want to spend my reroll here? No. I'll have plenty more opportunities. But I'll keep in mind that I do have a reroll. Someday, if I get enough money in the manor, I'll be able to buy more of those. More opportunities. There is an unkilled monster in this room. Pizza. That's nice. All pizzas in this game are just pepperoni. So it seems a fine choice. As long as you're into salty meat. I am to some extent. Not all the time, though. I haven't eaten a pizza in a long time. It's pretty good, but it always makes me feel bad afterwards. Alright, so it looks like my left behind exploration here. 2 of the 3 paths that existed didn't lead much of anywhere, so I have pretty much a Gartha full clear. Alright, and there's a chest here. I think this is the last room I have to do here. Alright, is that everything? Everything in this region, and no, there's one more edge. I can get there from the Stygian's study, which is my next destination. But I can check real quick. What's the closest teleporter? There it is. I can check real quick what is in that one room I didn't enter yet before I start studying. But I will be studying shortly. Oop. That's such a weird mechanic there. Right, I can't see if it's solid to my head because that would involve jumping. I guess I could double jump. Hang on, okay. Curiosity has taken me now. Is that solid to my head? A double jump counts as a jump. Oh, that's important information for a thing. For certain fairy chest trials. So I should definitely keep that in mind. These trees are growing out of like a weird little blood pool or something. And they have a big monolith with inscription behind them. I never really looked at this scene very closely. Now that I've taken the fruit, it looks all withered. Actually, doesn't it look all withered before I take the fruit too? Well, if I encounter another, I'll observe. And I'm hoping to encounter at least one more. That's kind of the point of what I'm doing. Commander! Right, here, have a gunboat. Whoops, I wasn't riding it or something? Whoops, okay. Remember how your controls work. Not like whatever you're doing. Okay, so, got some clumsiness out of the way, hopefully. The clumsiness was there, whether it's out of the way or not, remains to be seen. My thing is ready. Okay, I want to get out, get back in. Put it for the other commander that I know is here in this room layout. Whoops, it exploded on a curse bolt. That's fine. You died anyway. Shoo. Hi. Okay, yeah, so I just need a moment to, like, find my fingers and, figure out how to... They're probably at the end of my hands. I should look there. Figure out how this class works again. Alright, so basically full health. Let's go to the hardest place that I expect to explore today that I haven't cleared yet. Let's actually not do that, because that would be the uncleared rooms in the Sun Tower. Siege and Study. So looking for, what's-his-name's place, because there's been a tree there most of the times that I've checked. Enoch, that's his name. Whoa, I shot a cannonball by accident. You know, that thing that happens. Okay, we got a shredder here. Gonna, like, really watch out for that. Okay, ability ready. Okay, I'm trying to watch out for the shredder, but I ended up just putting this in the way of the other one. Well, I'm not getting shredded yet, I think. This is a mess. What am I doing? I don't know which of those flames shreds. I don't think the one that hit me did. Will I know if I get shredded? How will I tell? Some of those are shredding flames. These are not. Yeah. Not in a good position to make any attack inputs right now. And I don't like it. Okay, Shredder almost dead. I guess I could do that. Okay, Shredder dead. Alright, so I'm going to stop worrying a little bit. My armor is currently at 43. It's still at 43, yeah, that's not the Shredder. Glad I had full health before coming here. Yeah, this was a room I had a lot of trouble with. I mean, 2 commanders in a small space filling the whole thing with fire. Makes sense I would have trouble there. But I definitely could have done that better if I hadn't just started playing for the day. Alright, you're gonna jump and shoot downward. Okay, right, and I can do this thing where I dash to critical. I have magma mass. Unfortunately, I'd like to change that if I... Dang it, get the opportunity. There's a tree. Okay. Right, my thing is charged, therefore I can take this for free. Neat. Alright, and yeah, those are about the biggest hits I'm likely to get anywhere in here, so it's the thing to charge up for. Right, yeah, that probably helped me absorb a lot of damage during that whole encounter. I remembered while I was walking toward that chest that this is the Mimic Zone, and I checked it for sparkles, and they were present, and it wasn't one of those camouflaged mimics that uses somebody else's sparkles to look sparkly. Whoops, that one was... I kinda sorta spotted it, but it was too late by then. So not only commanders do that, just regular mimics will sometimes too. Good to know. Okay. Other than the study and the study, there's nothing in particular I'm looking for here. There's like just a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna just blow up a boat and hit no one with it. That was useful. Right, so get used to the cannonball. Use it more than might seem reasonable, just so that I get the rhythm of it and everything. Right, and I can analog aim. I can switch if necessary. I just don't like to. But it is good when I do it. And I can adjust quickly enough that it's not like a huge, big deal thing that just takes me forever. It does take a brief little moment, though. Oops, yeah, see, I didn't do it there. That's a slug with only 1 U. I guess those don't shoot the projectile out their top like the slug with 2 U's does. Is there a slug with 3 U's? Probably. Given the way things I know about this game, that seems very likely. That's a mimic. Not for long. Now it's just a ruined wooden box. Yeah, this actually seems like a surprisingly good room for magma mass. Because I can just rain down destruction on things below me, because I think there are still some things below me. They're mimics, and I see one right there, actually. I can also rain down destruction like this, and it's pretty safe. Yeah, okay. There's a place where it's a pretty huge benefit to have any kind of good projectile weapon. Alright. I've got you at least. You go away. Someday. There we go. Okay, so, Murmur's Chamber. Little of interest here other than just a few pieces of furniture. And is this right next to... yeah, okay, right next to Gonghead Chamber. There, I got the critical. It's not easy to do. You're trying to do the same thing. There we go. Gotta kind of really stop and think about it, and even then it's still pretty risky. I'm gonna test something. Does my cannonball break open walls? I don't think it does. Does my gunboat break open walls? Yes! And is there anything in here now? There wasn't before, and I'm pretty sure there still isn't. This is a story room, so there's no, looks like furniture doesn't contain anything. There's just nothing further, so, okay. That's something for later. Did I buy a rune that gave me another double jump? I did! I have 2 double jumps, and I've been acting like I only have 1. Okay, so, that's something I wanted to remind myself about. So I could have made it up there without the pirate ship, right? Yeah, so just that rune alone is enough. Okay. Let's go up there. Oop. .43 armor still after having drunk a mana potion, so I don't think I got shredded. I still don't believe I have experienced that, but I've read the description, so I kind of understand what it would be like. Ouch. Oops, okay, also that's a mimic. I notice after I took a hit from the void thingy. You're just taking up all the space here, like, super rudely. Always same pattern, I guess. Okay, well I can do that and feel like I ended up inside you, but somehow not, actually. Alright. I baseball batted you out of there. Room full of furniture. Previously a, what those things called? Heirloom? Something like that. Eating all the food that I could have saved for later, but, well, that's fine. It doesn't matter much. Alright, chest. Have this. Okay, so at least that's a ceiling that doesn't absorb my fireballs. And everything else does. This particular ceiling does not. Okay, yep, I noticed you there. You do jump, but you don't know how to jump over that. Well, that's good for me. I'm just gonna do this for a while, and it's gonna work somehow. It's pretty silly. It's safe for me, though, reasonably. Now, if I don't want to get hit by those fireballs, I can just stand, right? Yeah, I can just stand. That's all it takes. Just stand. Hold still, and you're fine. Right. Oh, that's a wall. I didn't notice. How's my money? 22,000? Not too bad, and I am getting 20% more than I was previously. So sure would be nice to kill an estuary with this character, with that bonus active. And if I could also find a future successor's bargain after that, that too would be nice. But that's just up to dungeon generation luck. I do have a reroll remaining for such rooms. Relic is charged up, by the way. So if I find a tree, it's a good time for it. Yeah, I'll come back to you. I just want to... Alright, so 2 chests in this room. I don't know, this is the way I feel like going now. Alright, so we got Doomscape. Be aware. It goes through walls. Be aware. It's Shredder, and yes, I lost some armor. Okay. But mana potions will restore. I just gotta drink some before the boss. So be aware, armor is currently reduced. Alright, I have experienced the Shredder now. Oops. You're explosive. I'm gonna leave this here and go away. Ah, right. I did get hit twice by that Shredder and wondered why... There's 3 commanders in this room. Wondered for a moment why I didn't get shredded the first time. It was because of my shield relic. It protected me from all the effects, I believe. Okay, so that room didn't go great, but I had the health to take it. Oh, that hit. I'm surprised, because I totally missed, but it was fine anyway. That's, yeah, there are 2 enemies in this room. I can tell. Oops, okay. Alright, sluggies. Whoops, what hit me? The aura poison, right, that you leave on the ground. I don't want to leave this room. I don't want to leave this room. I want to stay in this room. Ah! No, I want to stay in this room. Okay, there's some kind of silly stack of stuff going on here. Not quite sure what that's about. This character used some of his resolve in order to start with a relic that increases spin kick damage by a little bit. Something that's quite underwhelming, but at least it's there. Maybe if spin kick were upgraded enough, it could be good, but it's not. So it's mostly just a waste of resolve. Okay, so this room. Is this one of those rooms where furniture has nothing? I believe so. If I read this, does it ungreen? No. Alright, so there's this chamber. I've already read all the lore in here. I already got the thing in there. But of interest are these 2. This one has a tree. I'm not charged up, so I want that Blessing of Life, but I want it for free. Well, here's something that I wanted. Do I dare? 10 enemies? I can manage that. The question is, what would I do with that resolve? Good things, probably. I mean, Hector's helm or Achilles' shield would actually be real good to have for Irad. I mean, I have to take this. Okay, this is actually... Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do this... how am I gonna do this? I could totally scout out a place... I just want to clean up, I know it's not gonna give me anything. I could scout a place with easy enemies to kill. This is not one, is it? How safe do I feel in here? Actually, this is not bad. This room has a lot of enemies in it. And like, only the slugs there on the floor are putting me in any danger? Now, those will never spawn directly over my head, right? Oops. Okay, so don't do that, obviously. Sometimes they'll turn back the other way, but like, those are super easy to kill. Okay, I think I feel okay with, taking the Dementor's Trial. Pandora's Trial, sorry. What's the Dementor's Trial? I think that exists, but it's neither of the ones that I took. Okay, we're doing it. And I'm gonna check something. So it tells me how much I will get hit for if I were to take a Blessing of Life. I'm gonna move my finger, like, way away from the take button, so I don't accidentally do this somehow. So 99999. I'm gonna kill one thing, charging up my shield, and I want to see if I am indeed immune to... Okay, I'll kill 2 things, that's fine. Because I wanted that money. Want to see if I am indeed immune to damage right now. I am. Okay. I'm going to keep it that way and wait until this trial is done. But yeah, okay, so that shield makes this much safer than it would be otherwise. Okay, cool. That relic is extremely good. Yeah, so even a fatal hit can be blocked. Alright, so now I'm going to have to open that door. I'm going to do it with the pirate ship. And then just shoot in there for a while. That'll blow up eventually and hit nobody. But I can just kick those slugs with my feet from a perfectly safe perch here. Let's not chance, like, how far that residual poison lingers. I'm gonna be, like, excessively careful here. However, no, I have a safe hit. I'm at 9 already. There were 9 enemies in this room somehow. And I just need to kill one more and it'll be purified. Okay, cool. That went pretty well. It's not done yet. I could still take 2 hits before I kill another enemy. But I'm gonna try not to. Okay, that's a scary thing for right now. So is going through this. Is that gonna lead me to what will that lead me to? This is a platforming room. This is bad for me right now. I'm gonna come back later. I can go down and get to a different room and maybe it's better. Well, look at all these trees! This is an unreasonable number of trees. Okay, so you're my 10th kill, hopefully. Relic purified, there we go. Okay, so no hits are fatal right now. Therefore, I want to take this blessing. There is another blessing I can yet take just above here. Be aware. I want to check something. Why am I, like, super distrustful of this? Just because I can see what number of damage I would take. 210. It's not a fatal hit anymore. It said Relic Purified, the thing opened. I didn't have to check that, but I felt like it. Just for, like, super extra safety. Just to know that I am not 1 hit away from death right now. Magnesis doesn't work on poison coins, right? Have I ever tested this? I don't really need to. Also, those void waves hurt like a huge amount. There was a moment in a run recently where I got hit by one, was below the health threshold where another would kill me, and I was wondering if I was 1 hit away from death. The answer was that I was, if that was the hit. Pizza! Okay, kill one more thing. That's gonna be you, cannon-y thingy. Okay, and also, that's happening. Alright, I somehow dodged all that. Mostly by accident. Alright, that's charged up. I can eat another apple. This will give me how much max health? A lot. 0 damage. 760. Nice. Alright, so very good tree luck. I've gotten more than usual. I wonder if it's a guaranteed tree in that chamber, because I think there's probably been one there every time that I've looked. It's real hard to be sure whether anything is guaranteed when random generation is involved, though. Alright, so spiky platforming and stuff. Easy to do. That's those. That's those. That's what I had to say. And this is a 2-way diving bell here, right? So yeah, I don't have to actually go through that just to traverse the room in reverse. Didn't have an angle on you. Right. Oops, you weren't there anymore. Alright. I have decided to use my cannon. You might have noticed. Okay. I have so many apples that it feels pointless to look for more because... Oh, you were still alive. Because, like, I mean, I have enough, probably, to take Irad now. But I did the Whatever's Trial, and with the Whatever's Trial... Oh, right, okay, we got traps going on. I didn't look ahead. I'll just have to be okay with that. And I am. Very narrow on the spikes down there, but I have 2 double jumps, so that'll be nice. Had a train of thought. It's gone now. So yeah, you'll reactivate like that. I need to be aware of that as I'm disarming this whole situation. Okay, my... Oh, hey, I didn't take damage, so it's fine! Ah, but now I did. I wasn't centered good enough. Alright. Right, yes, so I finished the trial, I got some resolve back, and I can do something with that. Right, I want Hector's helm or the other thing. Probably the other thing. Because with this shield, I'll be at full health longer than... Yeah, over 50% health, longer than under 50% health. So I want Achilles' shield, is it? I think? Which won't help me reveal the text for Hector's helm, but that's okay, I know what it does. That was back in Citadel Agartha. I'll be able to figure out the room by looking at the map. I might want to clear out Kerguelen Plateau for all those Lily of the Valley rooms first and see if they might happen to contain a relic that I like more. Because with this amount of resolve, I'm probably only getting one more. Unless it's two cheap ones, because some only cost 24. Alright, Enoch's room. Nothing of interest here other than teleporter. And is the teleporter of interest? Not yet. I heard a noise from my left, but nobody is in this room, so maybe I imagined it. Nice shot. Okay. Right, big knockback. That's one defining feature of this that I'm very much noticing in battles like that. Alright. I've found my fingers. I know where they are now, and I understand how to use my cannon. So I really do definitely need to fight Irad this session, rather than setting it down again and powering up my character further. So that'll be the plan. I have no reason to go over here, even though I know how. Is that a Stygian study full clear? As far as I can tell. Alright. There's a teleporter just up there. I'll walk. I like walking. I could teleport, but I like walking better. It feels better. Okay, Kerguelen Plateau. Before I choose Achilles' shield, I want to know my options. Also, I do need to regenerate some health. I can do that in Axis Mundi if necessary. Yeah, I'll save Axis Mundi for last. There might be a tree there. Whatever, there might be a tree there. There might be a tree here. But yeah, Axis Mundi is... I'm going to use it as my sort of last resort, get health back if I've used up all the enemies in every other zone. Because I can run out of enemies and furniture to break and just have no healing left. I do get a little bit of health back because of the... Thanks, nice thingy. Because of the upgrade I bought that restores health at boss doors. I'm taking a lot of hits that I probably shouldn't be. Oh, my armor is still down. I haven't drunk a mana potion since I got shredded. Okay. Well, hopefully I'll find one of those. Yeah. I missed. I hear birds. Yeah, those are around. This is a forest. Commander. And zombie. Zombie's not commander. Just a zombie. Alright, I took the zombie hits, whatever. I have the shield. It's fine. There's nobody else to use. There's somebody else to use this on. Alright. And I think regular relic rooms can still happen in here. It's not just the Lily rooms, right? Probably. I don't know. I don't remember what they look like, but they probably would. The Lily rooms are reliable so far, though, so... Oops. It only shows my ore count when I've just gotten some. That didn't work. That did. Okay, that's fine spin kick damage, and I guess it's good for slugs and, what are those things called? Willows. Open? I had to press the open button twice on that chest. Guess I, wasn't centered the first time or something. There's a chest in a room to my left. that I didn't explore fully. Alright, I'll be there. Hey look, a tree! Hey look, I'm charged. Hey look, 60 more max HP. Alright, and a lily room. Zealot's ring. No thanks. Didn't have to look at that for very long. So here's this still empty chamber, just as mysterious as the other one. I just assume it's for the future. But not for the now. Why is this purple? Oh, because there's a thing in it that I could take but didn't. Puzzle challenge. Destroy all targets, no jumping. One of these. Okay, right. So, first time I tried this, I failed because I miscalculated. Second time I tried it, I failed because my down didn't down. And a jump happened when I wasn't trying to input a jump. This time, perhaps I will be successful. So, right, I can switch sides. I will assume a double jump as a jump. So I'm going to down, spin kick, spin kick, spin kick, spin kick. Leave some targets there for the return trip, and get this. There we go. That's the way. I did it. Finally. That's fun. I like that. Oops. I'm leaving rooms behind, and that's bothering me. Whoops, there was a fireball there. I thought you died before you got one off. Even though you clearly didn't. Armor, still at 39. Have not had any mana potions. Those are uncommon. I imagine I'll find one. Yeah, so I just need to remember that that is my status. Whoa, I knocked you up enough that you were able to get up to my level. Alright, so I can go that way. I'm not ready yet. My health is actually kind of down a lot. I probably am going to use Axis Mundi healing, because yeah, my capacity is so high, I'm not paying any attention to it. Like, I would be, well, I'd be dead if my health was down this much at my base amounts. So yeah, maybe it is getting toward time to start being careful about hits. I say taking a hit, and taking another. Yeah, what am I going to do to heal? I wonder if food heals at a rate that's based on my base max HP rather than my current max HP. Next time I eat something, I'll observe and see if I can judge that accurately. Because yeah, I might actually struggle to get back to max health. Okay, so let's start taking this real seriously. My goal is not just to explore, it is also to return to max health. And in service of that, I should be very careful about taking damage. Better than magma mass, but I can possibly do better than that. Right? Hold to aim, blocks large projectiles. That's kinda good for Irad, though. Oh, that's probably what I want. Let's take it and learn it, I think. Or do I want to reroll? Because, like, the projectiles in that fight are kind of what's killing me a lot of the time. I think I like this. I'm going to take it. Okay, so I've had this spell, like, once before. It costs 100. Hold to aim. It does that. It moves slow. It blocks stuff. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use that much. But I can use it some. Okay, I think that'll be a good asset if I can figure it out. I mean, there's not really much to figure out. You cast it, and it's there, and it blocks stuff. Then charge up another 100 mana, and you cast it again. How much damage does it do? I would like to know. And I'll be able to find out when I charge up and then use it on an enemy. Okay, chicken, thank you. Whoa. Okay, right, I didn't take damage because I had my shield up. Still looking for a mana potion. Those have a little grace period where they don't activate when I first enter a room, I'm noticing. Too high. Mana potions, gotta be somewhere. I kind of really do need one of those. Whoops, I went too far. That Void Dash really goes the distance. Whoops, okay, that's fine. Yeah, 375. I have a long way to go to get to full. Full became very far away at some point. The armor break boots. Ooh, how much do I like those? Usually more than I probably should. What do they cost? 34. Leaves me with an awkward amount I probably can't spend. It's a choice worth considering. I'll remember that it's here. Probably a lot better. Okay, hang on. Armor break. Glossary. The exact effect is 20% more weapon damage. A passive 10% more damage while I'm above a health threshold. I don't know. It's hard to tell which one of those is going to be better overall. But I might be able to do better than both of them, so I'm taking neither for now. Anyway, it's worth considering, and I am considering it. I'm just probably gonna say no. Thanks, thingies. You blocked my thing. What's up with this? I guess in case my jumps aren't good enough to get to the thing. Alright, where am I? Deep Kerguelen Plateau. Okay, so I can get to here without too much effort. Right, I have enough mana to cast my spell again. Thanks, shield. And I do want to see how it is damage-wise. I don't have a great feel for how Magma Mass is damage-wise. This one's bad. It's not for damage. It's pretty much just defensive. But it does multi-hit, and Irad's a large target, so I might be able to get some good use out of that. This feels safe and fun, so it's what I did. It wasn't fast, but it was those other two things. Is there water down there or something? There is. Whoosh. Oh, I did miss the wolf, right? I think so. Yes, it's still alive and was very camouflaged. I could not see it until after I took damage from it. Alright, health is increasing. Good, that helps. So as soon as my armor gets shredded, just all mana potions stop existing in the entire world. Oh, Pandora's Trial again. I don't think I want this. 1 was enough. 2 feels excessive. I could have a bunch of relics. I think I'm buffed up enough. Like, that is too much risk. Especially if I'm in a zone with, like, zombies and stuff. No, I'm making a decision that that's a bad idea. However, if I absolutely, really, really, really want 2 different relics that cost more resolve than I currently have, and I think I have a way to kill enough enemies to get them, I'll consider it. But, oh hey, mana potion, there we go. Armor's back to 41, so I do need a second mana potion to get back to 43. But that will do it, probably. Right. So yeah, here is Pandora's Trial. Whoa! That's what it's called, right? Something like that. Oh! With my knockback, I can change the trajectory of the spike balls. Neat. I don't think other characters are capable of doing that. But Pirate can. I wonder if there's that thing, like in Rogue Legacy 1, where if those bounce against a surface enough times in rapid succession, they'll actually die. I could work on engineering that, but that's a cumbersome and annoying process, and I don't want to do it. Speaking of cumbersome and annoying, Aqua Braces are here. Kind of an obnoxious enemy to fight. Spike ball. You're always right where I want to be. Now hang on, here's a pretty good area for this sort of testing. Maybe I will mess with it for a bit. Like if I can get a perfect horizontal going, which it doesn't seem like I can, but if I could, okay, that's good enough. Let's hang out with this thing for a moment and see if it shatters. It's showing no indication of doing so. I'm gonna say that's not a thing anymore, or that hallway's not tight enough. And, like, tighter hallways than that don't seem to really particularly exist in this game. It's probably not a thing. It was a pretty weird, obscure mechanic in the first game. Like, it doesn't look like anything. They just, like, bounce a whole bunch of times and then mysteriously shatter. But it was a thing. Oop, out of the flame. Oops. Okay, it's just a room to go and take some damage if you're not ready to dodge. And is that a plateau full clear? It is. That was quick. Alright. Yeah, I look like I'm close to the place, but I'm actually not, so let's take the quick way. Therefore, I am going to Access Monday because... Oh, hold on. I have some Sun Tower business yet to do. A couple of rooms not cleared in there. I guess I can do that. Sure. But yeah, I need to get to full health. Right, I forgot to pay attention last time I ate something to how much it healed relative to my max health. There's a purple question mark in this room. What's that mean? There's a room with lore? Is that what's going on here? My shield's charged up, so damage taken will not actually be taken. Hey, mana potion. There we go. 43 armor. Okay. Hyperion's Ring. That would take me below max resolve by a little bit. I don't remember what this does. Did I ever know? I don't want to risk ruining my hero with something I don't know what it does. I'm gonna re-roll. I guess I will want this. Okay. That makes sense. I'll deal 150% more damage for a while at the cost of 34 resolve, unless I can get something permanent that's better. I think that's a good idea. It might end up being a disappointing thing, right? Yeah, and I can just save and quit to avoid going through this trial on the way to the estuary. It's not unlikely that that would end up disappointing. I just break it right away and not get the bonus. So I would overall prefer something permanent. But 150% more is a lot more. So it would be nice to have if I don't find a better option. And I might not. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't really know. Down 2 more, right, up, left. Where's floor? There's floor. Down 1 more. Dodging unnecessarily risky around the fireballs. Curious. Can I reverse your trajectory? No, I can't even hit you at all. You can hit me, though. How does that work? Yes, there are enemies in this room. Yep. I want to maybe pirate ship there, I'm thinking. Whoops, I tried to dash instead of spin kicking. Did the wrong action. Whoops, I dashed when the thing was there. Whoops, okay. I'm trying to get my health back, and this is really not helping. You're gonna do one of those. I'd rather you didn't. Oops, okay, well you died at least. I could have, no, my thing's on cooldown. Okay, is that a Sun Tower full clear? Yes, appears to be. Okay. So, Access Monday. I am going for my last resort place. I really do need to land at full health after that. Or at least reasonably close to it. the thing was in this room. Achilles' shield. Oh, that only costs 24, but I can't take both of these because I take one and the other goes away. Okay, if I can find another Hector or Achilles somewhere, then I could have both. That's a big if. Yeah, so I'm having a surprising amount of trouble healing. I really gotta just play more careful. So 64, yeah, there's no way that's proportional to current max health. That is original max health. So yeah, my stomach is much larger. I just have to eat way, way more to get to full health, which is why I'm having trouble. Okay. That totally makes sense. I'd rather it was the other way around, but it's not. So, this is what I'm dealing with. Alright, but clearing out all these monsters without taking hits alone might do it. Give me enough healing. And I will almost certainly find some food while I'm doing that process, so this should be fine. It's just going to take a little while. Oops, that thing is blocking my cannon shot. It's basically the same as one ball of magma mass, but in a controllable trajectory, and without the critical on the down going. So no, it's just kind of worse. Well, no, it's not. It's reusable. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm just running my mouth for no reason when I have nothing to say, because I'm just in this phase of the game where I'm cleaning up Access Mundi. There's never anything to say in here. It was a cool zone the first time or two. After that, it just feels kind of the same. Because just go in a horizontal line, you know. Oh hey, that was a pizza, wasn't it? Good. Yeah, go in a horizontal line, collect stuff. I appreciate the stuff. It's just... it takes a bit. Okay, you died. I'm just gonna do the double jump there because it's a lot safer than stronger propulsion to the other thing. Chicken, good. Access Mundi does always seem to have a lot of food in it. Maybe the furniture density is just naturally higher here. Or maybe it's my imagination. Okay, so... that's longer invincibility, which is probably something I totally want. This is available elsewhere. 34 plus 24 is 58, which would take me a little below my max resolve. I'm going to take Ambrosia. And as a bonus, this also reveals some text. Okay, so probably again, then in that case, I think I'm locked into this. Well, not locked in. Oh no, I can take the I can take Achilles' shield at this point, unless I find something else better for 24. Do I expect there is something else? But there was still a spike there. Something else better for 24? I don't. I don't know if there's not, but I kind of don't expect there to be. I think that shield is going to be my best choice. Right, so I don't... okay, yeah, so it's between steel-toed boots and Achilles' shield. And I think I already decided that I preferred the shield. Okay, so what was the order? Oh, but there was also the temporary damage sword for 34, which would take me below my max resolve. But I have such an unreasonable amount of health that that kind of doesn't matter. So 10% for the whole fight, or 150% until... all it says is this relic is fragile. I don't know whether it breaks when I take a hit or when I take damage. Most things seem to trigger on taking damage rather than an actual hit. So I'd probably get 2 hits if I go in with my shield relic charged, tipping the scales toward wanting to take the sword. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Now, I could do Pandora's Trial and get enough resolve that I could take both, but no, I refuse to do such a thing. It is the time at which I need to reduce risk, and that is some extreme risk for minimal reward. Oops, I got spiked. That's fine. Whatever. My health is almost full. So this place is doing its job. My health is full. Okay, this place did its job. And also, weird mushrooms. That sounds scary. Let's not do anything with that. Heron's ring. Yeah, okay, so we got some rare stuff here. I've never seen either of these. Now is not the time for experimentation. I'll do some shrooms with a future character and learn what they do. And that other thing too. Alright, so what am I doing here? Do I have a task? I think I'm just going to finish this screen, because that'll take me to where that is. I like the chests. You know, I have plus 20% gold. It'll help my future successor. Maybe I'll find a future successor's bargain, too. It's not impossible. Can I reach you? I totally can. But then I'm out of double jumps and stuff. Oh right, I'm supposed to use you to climb, that's how it is. So I do the violence here, then you shoot at me and I do your thing and whatever, I made it anyway. Okay, health's still close enough to full that it would be as soon as I entered the boss room, so that part doesn't really matter. 2 more chests to find, room will be clear, then I am taking Aite's sword and killing a boss. I may be over-prepared, but every amount of preparation I've had prior to this has been insufficient, so maybe I'm still under-prepared. Maybe I'll still lose this fight. It's certainly possible. I'm going to treat it as though I can. Which just seems like the sensible thing to do. Okay, so, Pizza Hut here. Don't need to go in there. There's a little bit more Access Monday, but I will pass on clearing it. I'll break this furniture. I left it for later. It had Aether in it. And mana. Okay, so I have the wind wall. I have my pirate ship. I have a huge amount of health. I will have a sword when I go fetch it from here. And then I'll have a lot of damage. My relic is charged. I should make sure not to take a hit on the way in here, which I almost just did. I wonder if I can just dash, double jump, and be there. That kind of takes me through the zone of these, so I do want to do a little bit of this stuff first. That worked out. Okay, so this is 34%, right? It is. Okay. I will take you. This relic is fragile. I did lose kind of a lot of max health there. I'm gonna call that worth it. Because I had such a ridiculous amount, it almost doesn't matter. Alright, here we go. Sun Tower Throne. So, fragile relic. Don't know if it's protected by my shield. I do have ambrosia, so I'm invincible for longer. I can't recharge my relic mid-fight here. I have my wind wall, I have my pirate ship. And yeah, I'm about as prepared as I can get here. So just play good. Be ready. I'm just going to take a moment and sort of think about how this fight goes and prepare myself. Okay. Doing it. My opening move is going to be pirate ship. Okay, my sword did not break. It is protected by that. Alright, yeah, that's right. So this is just projectiles all the time, forever. But I do have that. I do have a double jump. I don't have enough mana. My sword probably broke. I imagine it did. It did, okay. Right, I can pirate ship again. I have a lot of things to keep track of. I'm not using my cannonballs at all. I didn't notice you were exploding. Right, cannonballs is theoretically more damage, but it's like a lot to manage, so it might be better for me just to not think about it. Alright, great. Phase transition. I'll make sure my ship is ready. And use. I have this. I took a hit, that's okay. It does seem so far as though I was probably... Oh no, I'm looking at my health. This is absolutely not a one battle at this point. That's some cooldown. I think I'm still losing. Maybe I'm not. I will really try hard not to somehow, but boy, you're just taking up so much space. Am I dead? Not yet. 2 more hits and I will be. 1 more hit and I will be. Yeah, I'm losing again. Really? This amount of preparation was not enough somehow. I guess I'm just not upgraded enough in the manor. I guess. Okay. Wow. Alright. Well, I mean, that could have gone either way. Like I said, I needed to treat that as though I could still lose that fight, and I did. Man, that was so much damage I was taking there. So yeah, other upgrades are to rank up my class. So, you know, I'm getting percentages of increased armor there. Alright, so I guess I just need to treat this as, like, what I need to do is just earn money for successors and keep working on my upgrades. I am a little surprised that that didn't end in my favor, because that was about as prepared as I could be as far as things I can do in the Citadel itself. So I guess I just got to do stuff outside the Citadel to do it. Or maybe Pirate just isn't the right class somehow? I'm locked into Knight for the next one. I got Giant Ronin, a Valkyrie, Astromancer, and Prismatic Spectrum. That's right, I locked that too. So I know I get a Knight with Prismatic Spectrum. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll see how Knight does next time, and maybe I'll have some luck. I mean, I'll keep trying, obviously. Every run should end with an IRAD attempt. And with that, I'll get the practice so that I'll be maybe better at dodging, because there were a few things that I just didn't notice were happening that did hit me there, and with practice, that would be better. Alright, see you next time to probably play a Knight and see how that goes.